And now we get to look at effects. I love the effects that ship with After Effects. It ships with over 200 effects. I actually did a title a few years back for lynda.com covering every single effect in After Effects. That is how much I love effects. Effects do everything from correcting color, as you can see here in the Effects and Presets panel, to distorting layers and blurring and sharpening. There's specialty filters. There's even like audio adjustments that could happen. Very cool stuff. Now, what we want to do here is apply an effect that will allow us to have these little dots and the stems of the flowers kind of animate on in a really cool way. As you could see from our original example video here, if I scrub this, when the petals and stems come on, they kind of rotate in this really cool way. And this would probably take you a long time to do manually, but with the effect that we're going to use, it's so quick and easy, it's almost laughable. So go to the Effects and Presets panel, and you can get the effect in one of two ways. You can scrub down into the transition category and find the effect there, and the effect we're looking for actually is called Radial Wipe. Or, to make your job way easier, you can go to the search field here at the top of the Effects and Presets panel and just start typing Radial Wipe, R-A-D-I-A-L space W-I-P-E. And by the time you start typing that enough, you'll be able to get Radial Wipe. This is a live search field, so as you type, you get instantaneous results. So I'm going to click and drag on the Radial Wipe effect, and I'm going to drop the effect onto the filigree stem tips layer. And I'm going to drag another instance of the effect to the filigree stems layer. So now both layers have the effect applied to it. Now, the way this works is that once we've applied the effect from the Effects and Presets panel, then we go to the Effect Controls panel, which is by default grouped with the Project panel over here on the left-hand side of the interface. And we have specific controls to adjust and tweak the effect. Now, with the filigree stems layer selected, we can go to transition completion. Because basically what this is, this effect allows you to transition things. Don't follow along here, but I'm just going to give you a quick demo of what this does. And apply this to the correct layer. Then when we do transition completion and we adjust this value, it's almost kind of like a clock wipe type thing. So if you wanted to show like the passage of time or something like that, it's meant for transitioning away video footage like that. But we don't care what it was intended for. This effect is going to allow us to do some pretty cool stuff in terms of motion graphics. So if we go to the filigree stems layer and then we adjust transition completion, we can see that we have this kind of cool animating on object here. And what we want to have happen is we want it to start completely off, so transition completion would be 100%, and then reduce this value to 0 so that it animates on. So in effect what we need to have happen, we need to change these values over time. We need to start at 100, then gradually get to 0. And that is animation, which we're going to talk about next.